I would like to thank the Prime Minister, Miss Mia Amor Motley, the AG, Mr. Dale Marshall, the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Richard Boyce, and as always, the one I brief on everything. I brief all of them, but main person is retired Deputy Commissioner Oral Williams, and for a lot of people asking, but he's retired. No, he was brought back. He went through Parliament. Dale Marshall, I heard it. He's brought back to clean up the police force. He's in headquarters as we speak. That's where he's stationed. Anyway, I want to see if the police are going to do their jobs, or Benedict has to do it, and if the police are not able to pinpoint today what all the charges they should put on Jefferson Blenman. They should not be a police officer, too, or they should need retraining. There's several factors, and Miss Camille just called me and she told me her head was hot, but the shed was shared with Gloria. Shannon shared with Gloria Blenman, and so Mr. Jefferson had nothing to do with it. But let me see if the police are going to do their jobs properly. There's several factors. One, for criminal damage of Miss Shannon's belongings, because now he's in custody. Don't forget, he's in custody right now. He was in custody since yesterday morning, as soon as I sent Mr. Williams, retired Commissioner Oral Williams, a voice note. Anyway, one, criminal damage of Miss Shannon's properties. Two, the shed was shared between Miss Shannon and Miss Gloria Bellman, so he had nothing to do with it. Two, erecting a fence between Miss Camille's house and Gloria Bellman's house. He had nothing to do with that. Four, the illegal house he had with the cocks, with the roosters. And Miss Camille said to me, he has been doing that over 30 years, guys. 30 years. And if you see, it's like a house. Those roosters are like a house. So they have to find out about town and planning has to get involved. Having 100 roosters to fight is illegal. He should be charged for that too. But not only that, I had a conversation with my lawyer 2 days ago, and she said she had a client who went to a cockfight. Just was watching a cockfight, and he was arrested and charged for that. So I want to see what are they going to do about Miss Blenman having allegedly over 100 roosters for the sole purpose of fighting. Then allegedly, when it does not, they don't win. He kills it right there and then, or get rid of it right there and then. I want to see about that. Thirdly or fourthly, Miss Camille said to me a few days ago when they called the police and the police came, he was all in the police face. He was all in the police face. And nothing was done about him. Now, the last thing I'm interested in, because when Mr. Blenman saw me, Sherrick, aka Sherrick, saw me, he hopped in the taxi. Now, it was a taxi named 2010. They have to find out if it has license, if he had permits or whatever they use to drive cars, license, insurance to drive that vehicle. All those things that the police now have him in custody, they need to investigate. They can't just charge him for one thing and then today I hear that he was in the court. They have to do the investigation thoroughly, even if let him stay over the weekend, because they could hold people for a whole week unjustly. Let me see if they're not going to do the investigation properly, and they cannot, in fairness to him, they can't just charge him in one day. They have to hold him over the weekend and do the investigations, find out from the insurance company, find out if he had insurance, find out if he had all the necessary paperwork to drive the taxi, if he has a license, all that they have to find out. So they can't just let him go and charge him for one offense. They have to charge him for all those things. But I'm watching. Also, Miss Gloria Blenman, it was a disgrace watching this woman plays Sour Eyes, and she allegedly sells food and snacks. But it looks like through the window, it looks like she looks like she has a shop and she sells creams and stuff. First, does she have? Do you have to have a license to operate as a shop keeper? Two, do you have to have a health certificate to operate as when you're selling food? Because if you see outside, I sent a video to Mr. Williams outside. It's horrible. I had a friend who she has a lovely place, lovely kitchen. You know what the health inspectors told her? She cannot sell food the same place that she lives. So she had to build a shed to sell food. So I'm monitoring those things, but Sherrick, Jefferson Blenman, aka Sherrick, should not be before a magistrate today. They should be doing thorough investigation, because there are a lot of things they have to look into before they release him. Madam Prime Minister, AG Commissioner, you'll have, and Mr. Retired Commissioner, you're doing a wonderful job. Wonderful job.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.